Welcome. This video introduces my web development tutorials. And this is the first lesson in the web development tutorials, and it's basically introducing HTML to using Notepad as your development tool. So given this is going to be a short video, we're just going to look at some snippets here and try to get you started, and as we go along you'll learn more. So what we'll be doing today is creating your first web page using the basic structure of a web page. So almost every web page has a basic structure of HTML code. So here we have the basic structure here. We're opening up an HTML document inside of the tag. So when anytime you're creating a web page by hand, then you're going to start out with that until you get involved with other languages and so on. So you're opening up your HTML document, basically letting your document identify itself as HTML. Then opening your HTML tag. So the HTML tag allows you to put other tags inside it to create your web page. So your opening HTML tag closes at the end of your coding, your HTML. But inside of the HTML tag, you have a head tag. The head tag contains things like the title of the page. So when you open your title tag, you type in what the name of that page is going to be, and you close your title tag, and eventually when you run the web page, you're going to see that up here. And there's other things that go into the head tag, that could go into the head tag. And as we go along in this web development tutorial series, we will get involved with more of those things. Things like cascading style sheets or the and so on. So after you've put everything that you want inside of your head tag, then you open your body tag. The body tag contains things that are going to be displayed in your web page when it opens up for users. So here, this is a very simple web page that we're going to be doing, and just to get you acclimated. So inside the body tag, we're opening this up with the H1 tag, which is the header tag, the largest header so that's going to give you a large, when it's printed, when it's displayed on the web page itself, it's going to print in big font, in bold font, hello world, or whatever you decide to put in there. The other thing that we put in here is a paragraph tag. The P is a paragraph tag. So the paragraph tag here is basically what it says. A paragraph tag is it kind of separates things like a paragraph. So what I put inside of the paragraph tag is, this is my first web page, and that's what's going to be displayed on the web page when you open it up. So whatever you decide to put in there, that's going to be displayed in that paragraph tag in normal font. Normal web font, or whatever browser is used to open up whatever that browser font is. So this is a very short web page, so that's all of the content that we're making for this particular web page. And we close the body off, which closes everything that will be displayed on the web page by using that /. Every time you close a tag, you use that /. So like the HTML tag opened here, and it closed it here. The head tag opened here and it closed here. But inside of that head tag, we had the title tag. So the title tag opened here and it closes here. And so on. Almost every tag that we use will have a closing tag. So whatever's inside of that tag is going to get the formatting of that particular tag. And that's it. That's one basic web page. If you followed the instructions to create your web page using Notepad or whatever other tool that you have based on your operating system. We have a lot of instructions on using other tools to, for example, for Chrome or for iOS, for Mac, and so on. And if we, once you try it out, again, this one is on regarding Notepad, but you can look at the instructions on the other, and Notepad is on Windows, that is. So Notepad is the default text editor for Windows. And it can be used to create web pages. And so, you don't have to have the expensive tools to get started. You can learn like this at first, and then once you're ready to move to other tools, you can do that. Here, you can follow these same instructions which are listed in the posting, and to open up Notepad and then type in, this same thing that we just looked at. Then you're going to save your HTML file. So the way that you save the HTML file, after you have typed in what you want to be your web page, you would, well, this is writing your HTML. This is what you're going to actually write. And again, you'll see this in the post, so I won't look at it again. But to save your file, to save your, you've opened up Notepad, you've typed in this information that you want to be on your web page, and now you want to save your file. So to save your file, if you're using Notepad, this is basically how you would do it. I would suggest that you create a folder that says maybe web development folder or web dev folder, something like this, what I have here. And that way, wherever that folder is, that's where you're going to start saving your files. What I would say for you to save this first file as is webdev1 or something that you will remember. Whatever you will remember, that's what you can save it as. But what you want to do is, after you do your save, you click on save and save as. You'll go down to where it says save as type. You'll have to change the type to all files, because otherwise it'll save as a TXT file, and then it won't open up as a web page. So you have to click on all files, and then when you name your file, like this one is named webdev1 .html, you have to do the .html. You have to, in order for you to create a web page. The .html is what creates the web page. So after you do that, and again, it is important that you click on where it says save as type, that you make it all files, because that's what's going to make it into a web page. If you leave it as .txt or text file, it will not become a web page. So once that is done, then you can click on your save. there. And then you can open up your web page from the folder that you saved it in. So you go to your folder. In my case, I saved it in Web Dev folder. So I go there, click on that folder, and there it is. It should look like, if you're using Windows and you saved and Notepad, it will save. You'll see an Internet Explorer. It is now an Internet Explorer or a web page file. If it's not one of those, or Chrome or whatever it is that whatever type of browser you have on your computer, if it's not one of those, then something went wrong. You'll have to go back through the process to save it correctly. And but here it's saved. You go and you click on it, and then it'll open up your browser. It'll open up your browser just like a web page, because it is a web page. And what we typed in those H1 tags, remember I said that will give you a bold, large bold font, hello world. That's what we typed in, or whatever you typed in should display here. And the other part that we put in, this is my first web page. You know, this one was in the paragraph tags, the P tag. Now, this is the start of creating a web page. You can create an elaborate web page like this using the code, as long as you know how to use the tags and how to use things that we'll develop. We'll go into deeper development in the lessons and tutorials ahead. Thank you for watching.